Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. So in this video, I'll be discussing how to respectfully resolve conflicts in relationships, or you can say in marriages also. How couples can resolve conflicts respectfully in their relationship. That's what this video is all about. Before I get into the video, if you're just seeing me for the first time, hello, my name is Anita Akoja. I'm a serial entrepreneur, advertising consultant, and business coach. My channel is about wealth creation, business development and management, motivation, relationship, and lifestyle. So if any of this topic interests you, then I urge you to subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you get notified anytime I post a new video. Here on this channel, I post 3 videos weekly. So don't forget, remember to like, comment, and share this video for others to see and benefit as well. So let's get straight into the video. How you settle after a fight, that is what is more important, because there's no way you can have a relationship and say you don't quarrel or you don't have issues or you're not going to fight. Even when, no matter how hard you try to prevent it, something must happen, something must bring an issue between both of you. That's just the truth. And when you have such issues, like when you are quarreling or you are having an argument or something, and it's becoming an issue, there are ways that you can resolve these arguments. There are ways that you can deal with these problems so it doesn't escalate. There are ways that you can respectfully just handle this matter and settle yourself. The first way to resolve conflict respectfully is to make sure that you are fighting fair. If you're having issues, make sure you are fighting fair. You're fighting because the person really hurt you. We should quarrel for a good reason. Fight a good fight and let it be fair. Please, and when you are quarreling, know that you don't quarrel forever. You have to stop. Don't fight forever. Some people will quarrel with their husbands or their wives for weeks, for months. Like, what are you doing? If you love this person, why should you be quarreling with this person for months? Like, is there need for that? I think the highest should be 2 or 3 days. But even the Bible says if you are quarreling with somebody, don't wait till the next morning. Make sure before the next morning or by the next morning you settle with that person. But you can't be quarreling for weeks. Like, I don't understand why people do that. Why do you quarrel with your partner, with the person that you say you love, and you quarrel with the person for weeks? Like, why? What is the reason? What did they do you like that? Did they kill somebody? Then you should. What happens to forgiveness? Please forgive the person and move on. And if you love the person, continue and stop shakara. Let's not use shakara to destroy our relationship or destroy our marriages because we want to prove a point. We want to prove a point that the person has really offended us. Then we'll now overdo it and it will end up affecting the whole relationship. So be careful. The second way to resolve conflicts respectfully is not to attack someone directly. Someone has offended you, your partner or your husband or your wife or your girlfriend or your boyfriend has offended you. Don't attack them directly, please. I said this in my last relationship video, that you should not go direct. There are ways you can do this. There are ways you can respectfully tell the person, I don't like the way you did this. I don't like what you did. Please, this is how I felt. This is how you treated me, and I didn't like it. And when you are angry, don't do it. Don't show it that time. Allow it to calm down a bit and talk when you are less angry. Don't talk when you are angry. And don't go directly, please. There are ways you can do this with style. Use sense to tell your partner how you feel, how they hurt you, so that the person can use sense to apologize, and use style, you people can settle. Because if you go direct and just hit the nail on the head and just say it how you feel, some people are impatient and they will not take it the way you are saying it. So use style, use sense to express your feelings. Express yourself when you are angry. Use style and use respect. Especially for men. Men like respect. Like, men cherish respect. There are some things that we women will just do playfully and we don't know that it will hurt our husbands. They just see it as if we are disrespecting them. So whatever you are doing, if you are a woman and you don't like maybe what your husband is doing, you can use sense. Please use it, say it respectfully, because men, it's all about respect for them. It's not even love. If their love for them is respect, try and show respect when you are expressing your anger. Use respect and use style to do it. Don't just do it anyhow. The third way to respectfully resolve conflict is not to drag an old argument into a new one. Don't go and bring argument of 1969 into new argument of today. Something you've argued about, maybe you've quarreled about it, you've talked about it, or maybe it happened and you did not talk when you were supposed to talk. Then you now swallow it and carried it in your mind. It's still in your mind for months or for years. You did not discuss it. You did so that you people can settle it and continue. You now bury it and swallow it and carry it for months. Then when the person now offends you, a fresh new offense, you now carry the old one and join with the new one and start talking. It is not proper. That is serious. That is a serious problem. If they offend you, say it and talk about it and forget about it and let it go. Don't be bringing old beef, don't carry old beef inside new beef and start getting angry with your partner for an old fight. You now bring it into new one. Like, what are you doing? Please stop it. The old one is gone. If you did not talk about it, then that is your problem. You are the one that did not discuss it, and you should not blame your partner for bringing it to this one. Discuss the matter that time. Then, even if I said you should not say it directly, but you can say it with style and say it later. But let it not pass like 24 hours. Within 24 hours, you can't tell me you'll be angry for 24 hours, for a whole 24 hours. God, what are you getting angry for? There are times that you will still calm down. That time you've calmed down, maybe in the night, because mostly people, before you sleep, you would have rested, or maybe you slept and you woken up and then you are feeling refreshed, your mind has calmed down. You can now talk about it the next day. At least it's within 24 hours. It's still within 24 hours. So you can discuss it. But don't bring old beef into new beef. Please, don't carry old fights, old arguments and put into new one and make it escalate. You will just cause commotion and problem for yourself. Discuss your matter as they come. If they offend you today, talk about today's own. If they offend you last week and you did not, and you people have talked about it and settled, forget about last week. New quarrel and settle yourselves. Don't bring old issue and start causing more problem. So why are you bringing old beef? Like, there's no need. Forget it, let it go. There's relationship, there's love. It's love you have for the person. You feel love for the person. Love is forgiveness. You love somebody, you forgive. You learn to tolerate and forgive, and you don't, even Bible says forgive 70 times 7. That is how you should forgive. So there's no way your partner can offend you 70 times 7 times. So you love the person, learn to love and forgive. Love is forgiveness. Because you love the person, you will forgive. You will overlook some things and not talk about it and let it go and not bring old beef. Talking about forgiveness, this takes me to number 4. Learn to forgive. Your partner offends you, learn to forgive. Your husband or your wife offends you, please forgive each other. Love is forgiveness. Forgiveness is love. If you love the person, this is the reason why you will forgive the person, because of the love you have for the person. If you can forgive someone that offends you outside that you don't even love, then why can't you forget the person that you live with in the house, or the person that you say you love, you're in love with, and you cannot forgive them? What is it they've done to you so badly that you can't forgive and forget? And when you are forgiving, please, yes, there are some things you can't forget, or it's not easy for you to forget. Try and forget, forgive and forget, so that you can start afresh. It's like starting afresh. And most times when there's conflict or there's conflict between partners, between husband and wife, when they settle, it brings them closer. That's one thing with fight. That is the reason why it's even good to fight, because you will now know the things that you don't like and try to prevent it next time so that it doesn't happen again. So please, if your partner offends you, your wife offends you, learn to forgive her. Husbands, forgive your wives. If your husband offends you, wives, please forgive your husbands. Let's learn to forgive our husbands. They are not perfect. We are not perfect. We must offend them. They must offend us. Husbands and wives must offend each other. But it's how they forgive each other, how they learn to love, continue their love, and forgive each other and continue their love that matters. There are some couples that can't even forgive. Like, there are some people that have issues and they refuse to forgive their husband or their wife, and the marriage has ended because of lack of forgiveness. We should learn to forgive. The Bible says forgive. Learn to forgive. Forgive yourself. We should be like children. Children don't even put things in their mind. And learn to forgive. Forgive the people that you love. Forgive the people that you don't even love. If someone offends you, somebody that you don't know mistakenly offends you, and they apologize, or even when they don't apologize, it's not everything somebody will come and apologize to you. It's not everything, no. That's just the truth. You being like, especially being a wife, it's not everything your husband will do to you that you come and you expect him to apologize. There are ways he will even show you. He may not, like men may not come out to tell you they are sorry, but they can do some things to show that they are sorry. The actions they show, you will know that this person is doing this thing because he knows what he has done and he's being sorry. That's why he's acting that way. So it's now left for you to understand with the person and know that this person is only human. Yeah, we are all human. We make mistakes. Even you, is it every time you apologize to your husband or apologize to your partner that you for something you've done? It's not every time. So there are some things that even you will do and let him know that you are sorry, and he knows from your body language. He knows that this person is actually sorry. So please, if we cannot say it out, or whether they apologize or they don't apologize, we should learn to forgive because we love them. And because we love them doesn't mean we should be fools as well. We can now do it with sense. Know that this person is sorry and forgive them. Because some people, the more you try to forgive and show forgiveness, the more they do it, they overdo it, and they take advantage of it. But you will still, as you are forgiving, you will still do it with sense. You still have sense too. Because somebody can't keep hurting you, doing the same thing over and over and over again, and you keep forgiving and forgiving. There are times that even you, no matter even if you are an angel or a saint, you will get tired because they can't keep making the same mistakes and not giving room to change and not changing, and they expect you to keep forgiving and forgiving and forgiving till you get tired. The fifth way to respectfully resolve conflict in relationship is to be careful what you say during an argument. Like, be careful when you are angry. It's just like when I say don't be direct. It's almost the same thing. You don't have to be direct, but there's a way you can say some things. Be careful the things that comes out of your mouth when you are angry. That period, that moment that you are angry, that thing that you want to say, be careful what you say, because there's a way you can say it to your partner and it will cause more damage than good, and you don't want that. Be careful how you say it. You can say how you feel in a respectfully way, in a mild, calm and respectfully way, not rude, or not just insult the person. There are some people that will get angry and insult day living out of your life. Like, some people will insult what your parents, your father, your family, and the things they are not even supposed to say, they will say because they are angry. That's why you should be careful. When you are angry, don't even talk. Just walk away. The best thing to do when you are angry is to walk away. Kindly, respectfully walk away. Go and come back when you are not angry anymore, when you are feeling calm, so that you can now say, that's when you will even make sense. Because when you are angry and you are talking, trust me, whatever you be saying will not even make sense, because you are just pouring your anger and you end up destroying your relationship. You end up hurting the person more, because two wrongs don't make a right. You can't be angry and maybe the person is not angry and you now, or the two of you are angry, two of you will now be pouring fire. Fire and fire. It will just explode. Once two people are angry, one person should be wise enough to walk away. and you people can settle this thing later when the both of you are cool-headed. When the both of you have settled and you are not angry, then you people can talk about it respectfully, but don't say how you feel that time. Be careful when you are talking. There are people that can't even control their anger when they are talking. You have to learn it. Oh, this is a must. This is something you must learn if you want your relationship to last. If you still love that person and you want to continue, you want your relationship to last, you have to learn to be careful the things you say to your partner, so that it doesn't affect your relationship, it doesn't scar your relationship, it doesn't affect the person. Because some things we say are things, it's just like dropping an egg on the floor. You can't pick it back, you can't mold it back. So there are some things we say that we can't, some words that comes out of our mouth that we cannot take back. When we say it, like, it will scar that person for life, and we don't want to do that when we are angry. And the only time we can say things like that is when we are angry. That's why we should be careful what we say when we are angry to our partners, so that we don't scar them, we don't cause problems that will affect us, or affect our children, or affect our family, or affect the relationship for life. The sixth way to respectfully resolve conflict in relationship is to know when to let something go. If you are having conflict, know when to end it. Please, if the conflict is taking too long, the fight, the argument, they continue, e no wan stop, like people will keep arguing and quarreling and having the same issue on the same matter. You are having issue, you are always having conflict all the time. Know when to stop it. There are times that, just like saying, when you quarrel, you are arguing with your husband or with your wife, husband and wife are quarreling for months. Please, when it's time to stop this thing and let it go. Don't quarrel forever. That's why I talked about love. If you are in love if you love that person, you will forgive and move on, and you will continue. But some people will quarrel for weeks, for months, and not want to talk, and not want to settle, and be quarreling for years. Some people is even for years, and they will never want to stop. They want to continue. Please, know when to let go. Know when to end it. Put an end to that quarrel. Put an end to that fight, so that you people can continue your love. Like, we are not in this world forever. We are not here to live forever. We are here for a short period. That period, learn to spend it with the people you love and enjoy yourself. And please, know when to let go. If you notice that you cannot settle on some matters or some issues, you are having difficulty with it, it's not something you can settle, then know that you have tried and you cannot settle, you cannot live together. Put an end. You shouldn't kill yourself, die because of something, or because of a relationship. No. If a relationship is toxic and is affecting you, and you know you cannot continue, let go. Know when to let go. Know when to put an end to that relationship and have your life back. If the relationship is affecting you health-wise, affecting your health, affecting you mentally, then you don't need to be in that relationship. Know when to settle if you have to settle, and if you can't settle that matter, if you can't settle the issue, or you can't settle the relationship, you can't come back to the way it was, then it's obviously not meant to be. Know when to let go and get your life back, and live your life and enjoy your life with who will make you happy. It is not by force to stay in a toxic relationship. It is not by force to stay in a relationship that is affecting your health, that is killing you. Don't stay there and kill yourself and die for nothing because of, say, na by force. It's not by force. If it's not working, then it is obviously not meant to be. Please walk away. Know when to let go. I hope you find this video helpful. I hope I've been able to explain how you can respectfully resolve conflicts in your relationship. Hope this information is what you want, what you've always wanted to hear. Please remember to subscribe to this channel. If you've not subscribed, subscribe to this channel. If you like this video, please hit the like button and drop a comment for me. You have questions, you have comments about relationship, please drop it in the comment section, and don't forget to share this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.